by the way. But I still don't know what I was. I'm so sorry. You know, the producers called me and they basically said that, you know, we're going to say two things and you're probably going to focus on one of them and not the other. We love you very much. We really do. We don't think that we could do this without you. They were very nice, very complimentary. And then they said, but we're going to kill you. And I was like, oh my God. And I honestly, in the back of my mind, was like, who did I piss off? And then they said, but we're going to bring you back. Like 2 seconds later, like they let it sit. Talk about timing. They let it sit, and then they were like, oh, I mean, you're coming back, but we're going to kill you. And I didn't really know what they meant by that. And when they said you're coming back, I always just thought that they kind of meant like as a Cylon or something. Obviously, I figured out that wasn't their intention when, as we were going on. Sorry, these are really loud. I think basically, I said to the only thing I got from Ron the entire time was, is she really dead? And he said yes. And that was it. So I said, okay, then that means that this person that comes back is absolutely not her. And he said, yes. She may have her memories. She may think that she's her, but she's not her. And so I took the kind of idea that I wanted her to be different this last season, very different, you know, and I kind of, every time I was trying to convince people that I was Kara, it was for their benefit, because I always kind of thought in the back of my mind that for these people to, I thought that Kara died in a very interesting place, because in my mind I always thought that they stopped looking for Earth, or it was an afterthought at this point, that they'd been lost for so long that they'd almost forgotten that they were looking for Earth. And so Kara had to die to almost wake them up, I guess, and remind them what they're really trying to do. And I think that's kind of what she thought. And so for this person, whatever this thing was when she came back, her main goal was to help them find Earth, and the only way to do that was to get them to trust her and to believe that it was her. But she was a bit more frantic and a bit crazier. She was just a bit off, like the entire last season. So I don't know what she was, and I think that they left it purposefully ambiguous so that people could have their own ideas about it, because I think that they wanted to leave some of the questions unanswered, and I think that that was one of them where they just kind of decided never to bring it up, because I think that had Ron Moore wanted to put his idea of what I was into someone's head, he would have told me, you know? So I think that he didn't want anyone to know, or didn't want it to affect the way I played it. I don't know if that makes sense.